Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've talked a lot about this place being torn down and on and off and on and off. Well, guess what? It's supposed to be happening in a week. So a few little tasks today, little cleanup tasks that we're going to run on the Mini, and then the Mini's going to have to go and be parked somewhere else. Still got to work out where that is, but we'll find somewhere. We'll be fine. Don't worry. As I mentioned before, there will be some other projects that we'll still be able to do, slightly smaller, so we won't be working directly on the car, but we'll certainly be working on things to do with the car. So anyway, sit back and enjoy. Oh, one more thing, 600 subscribers just yesterday. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate those people who take the time to subscribe. Really helps, fantastic. Certainly makes me feel good if nothing else at the moment. So thank you very much. Like I said earlier, I think when we get to 1,000, we'll certainly look for a decent prize to give away to all those who have subscribed and watch. So again, thank you, and let's get into finalising a few bits on the car before she has to go away somewhere. Right, first thing up, we're going to run the rubber strip through here. Okay, so I've picked up this profile rubber. It is slightly different to what is on the other side, as in the other side, this instead of looping off the top, it would loop off the side and then up to the top. But it's got a good nice little ridge on there. It has got some breather holes here as well, but what we'll do is we'll make sure those are on the outside, so when it gets pushed in it's all covered up, so we don't get water sitting in there, hopefully at some point. We'll check where the holes are as well. Actually, they may not be, actually that's the only hole I can see, so we might just cut that bit off. Right, so for now onto time-lapse so we can get that on and see how well it fits. Actually, just before I jump into it any further, because we're having to get the car out of here now, so what I will be doing is I was hoping to put some more sound deadening in the back here. There's two things, obviously the sound deadening, or the to stop the rattles. It's basically like a Bitumix type sticky paper we stick in there. You can see there's a piece in here already that's been stuck on to stop that kind of rattle. I wanted to get a bit more in there, and then maybe some foam. I do have some possible foam I could put in here, but it doesn't have any sticky tape or stickiness attached to it, so I might have to order something. But the idea would be to put a lot of that around here. It'll be interesting to see how it works, because obviously with the door card that sinks into here, I've got to be very careful we don't get in the way of the window. But certainly there could be some bits put around here, but for the moment we'll get this in. As I said, I think this is something we may have to revisit in the future. One other thing before we actually carry on, one of the things I need to look at as well, we have put that door card on, and it was just, first of all, just to see how everything fit. And as you can see, the speaker is sitting back a little bit, so what I'm considering is popping the speaker off and actually getting a slightly thicker mounting to bring the speaker forward into the door card, and then work out the right way to finish it off. I don't want it sitting back too fast, because otherwise, there'll be audio would spill in and deflect off the back of the sound card, the door card, sorry. So that's something that we're going to be thinking about and considering, but again, based on how much time we may or may not have, it may be something that has to get finished off later on. But for the moment, it could be quite as simple as just getting another plate. I just need to go over and measure the distance to see what it would take to bring the speaker forward and outside of the door card. Right, let's get on with this. Okay, very quickly, just having a good look here. Sorry, I need to move the lighting. As you can see, there's a bit of a gap here where I've done a bad job of cutting this as well. Probably what I need to do is try and pull the vinyl back a little bit and cut the plastic underneath it. But the good thing is, it's around about 10 mil difference. So I've got this ply here. So what I'm thinking of doing is we're going to cut out a couple of circles off this, and we'll try and make them fairly close so that we're not taking up too much space, because obviously I can't have too much sitting down below here. So we'll try and have it around about the size of the speaker, which should retain itself just outside this circle here. We'll get, I think I've got a pattern somewhere. I can work something to do that, but we're just going to quickly do that. We're going to pop one on the other side, and yeah, see how that one looks when we put the door on. And if that looks right, then we'll come and pop this door cover back off and do the same over here. Right, just a quick update of where we're at. I'm pulling the vinyl up and away from the plastic here, as you can see here, because what I want to do is come underneath here and take this ridge of plastic off. So I'll take this ridge of plastic off all the way around. There's quite a bit to take off there. And then we'll fold the vinyl away so that when the plastic's done, we can fold the vinyl back in and stick it in, and hopefully that'll keep a fairly tidy edge. The speaker, I'm hoping, should then just fit nicely in there, based on so far calculations. Should fit in nicely, so this will pop back on. And the speaker can be I can either mount the speaker and then pop this back on, or I should be able to mount this and then put the speaker there. So hopefully that's nice, and hopefully that works quite well. As I said, there's quite a bit of material to take off, so this could take a while. But anyway, I'm going to pop into it. I probably won't video a lot of it because, to be honest, it's going to take a long time, and that'll just be boring for you to watch. Right, I'll tuck into it. how to fit that on as well. Okay, so we've done what we can do with the door for the moment. Now these little holes, I bought these little 3-inch speaker covers, cheap as chips, made in China of course, and they're just going to sit over there. Doesn't matter if they get too damaged, to be honest. It's all about just trying to keep as much, you know, major dirt out of there, not, you know, things being dropped around there are going to rattle around and possibly cause problems with the system, but still allow heat out, etc, etc, some venting. So we're going to put those two on, one there, one down there. I'm still considering what we'll put over this. I've seen some options, but too many of the options sort of want to come up because it's like they come down from the side and go up, but we want something flatter, so we'll see. Let's put these in. So, like I said, the Mini's gone. The reason the Mini's gone is just because this place is coming down. Look at all that space. Make a great drive, wouldn't it? You have to excuse the noise. That's a whole bunch of metalwork being dumped out the back, but this is where we used to work on the Mini and the Land Rover, and hopefully in a week this will all be gone and a house will go up in its place. So, as I mentioned, and the audio is probably going to be really bad, it's really echo in here now, but this was a fantastic space to work on the cars, and it would still be, obviously. It's a beautiful space. It does get a bit damp and cold, but you know, it was a great space to work in. It's not mine. I've been very, very fortunate. The owner of this place has let me use this space for a number of years now, so I certainly can't complain. It's been brilliant. But like I said, all things sometimes come to an end. Change is inevitable, and this place is now gone. It's going to be turned into a house. Yep, change is upon us. So where's the Mini now? The Mini's down, locked away in another shed, barn, another friend. So it'll be there for a little while. I'm not sure when I'll get to work on it again for the moment, but don't worry, there's plenty of content still to come. I need to work out what happened to that power steering pump, because one of the things I was going to do is take that apart, and I still do have a small space where I can do things like that. And I did mention I do have another engine that I want to start taking apart, so that'll be something else we'll be doing. We'll start off with you know, taking off things like the supercharger, the alternator, etc, and all those different bits and pieces. We'll take them apart, see if they need to be looked at. Certainly the supercharger, we'll go through, take it apart, have a good look at it, maybe do reseal it, maybe even paint it, I don't know yet. But certainly do a supercharger service on it so we can have a look and see how that works. There's plenty of information on the internet, but it's never the same until you've done it yourself, right? So we'll do that, and if I can do a good job on that, we might even put like a 15-70% pulley on it, and then it could easily be swapped out into my car. So we could do things like that. The other thing will be, once the engine's stripped down, it'd be quite good to, who knows, take it apart, have a good look inside it, see if it needs to be cleaned up, see what else needs to be done. That engine, I don't know a lot about its history. Apparently it's done around, allegedly, it's done around 100,000 miles. But until we open it up, we won't know. Now, the question will be, do we just sort of put it, check it out, make sure it's good, put it back together? Do we do some, obviously we'll do some basic maintenance on it. Question is will we need to do anything further on it? And then the question will be, what do we do with it afterwards? Do we sell it? Do we, what do we do with it? I don't know yet. Could be plenty of options, but we'll see. So, as said, this place is now gone, and what will happen? Well, as said, we'll get to some other projects. It just won't be in here. This will become a house, but the good news is that, again, the owner, who's been very, very kind to me, is going to build another shed down here, and it'll be set up for him and I to do projects. Who knows what the future will hold. Anyway, that's the end of this video. It's pretty much the end of the stereo episodes anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that series. There may be some finishing touches and other bits that come a little bit later on, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember, hit the like, and if in passing, while you're there, hit that subscribe button. It'd be brilliant. Take care for now, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.